Well, we must have gotten a semi-fresh server. I'm getting 60 frames a second. That's good.
It looks pretty smooth here.
Yeah. This is the part of All-Star's design that's frustrating. Because, like, you know, if it was just a unified hub with... I mean, I know that the truck stops are coming, so don't get me wrong. I'm not ignorant of that fact. But right now, this is the part that makes you pull your hair out. I think, you know, as I said, we have to get data calling and we have to get the container system before we get to the point that we can start worrying really about optimizing. So 3.2, I think, is when the actual code they want for the data calling is implemented, at least according to the schedule. And then I think 3.3 or 3.4 is the actual container system. And those two things together will probably radically change every performance benchmark for this game. And in fact, it wouldn't surprise me if it works well enough for them to be able to actually lower the system requirements for Star Citizen because of the man, did I run past the door? Because of the optimized data that's going to be streaming. Okay, I'm confused, which is normal, but okay, there it is. It was on my left. I lost my bearings.
I love how any maneuver you do in this ship, you start reding out and blacking out.
Well, that's the acceleration values and all the thrusters. They're just...
Yeah, up and down will kill you, but left and right, you're just like, nope, we're good. Go as fast as you want, left and right.
Exactly. And lateral is the worst thing you can do to your body, and you know, consistently. It wrecks everything. All right, so since no one's over here, I'm just gonna take the elevator, the single, and I'm gonna try to. My character just like now stumbling forward. The most out of shape space marines ever. Come on, you lazy bastard. Let's go. I got 6-pack abs and run 15 feet and pass out. That's called being anorexic. That's why you have 6-pack abs if you're pass out of feet.
Oh, because it doesn't eat anything.
Doesn't eat anything.
The Aurora is trying to land up there. He's really going fast sideways.
Can you get into the turrets? Or
no, the turret's been completely disabled because there's a problem with it.
oh,
The ones the ones that are remote controlled from the terminal, when you get into them, no interface pops up on your screen. So you're looking
nice.
you look at a black screen. But they did fix the door when you come up the elevator last time. And no, it's broken again. It was fixed on the PTU. Darn it.
I'm pushing the space bar. I'm not getting any movement.
sounds like when I had the bug where I basically had to kill myself because the EVA thrusters didn't kick on.
Are you moving at all?
Like, no. Oh, come on, game.
Where are you?
You are now pointing directly at me.
Okay.
I'm pushing every key, and I'm just nothing.
I don't see.
I see you. Yeah, you're just like floating on.
I see lightning.
You're right off the edge of the platform. He's to your left, lightning.
My left?
Yeah.
Your left,
He's
lightning.
like already lined to the edge of the platform. Give him more. A bit more. Okay. If you were pointing.
Kick your nose down.
Yeah, kick your nose down just a little bit.
Hi, lightning. How are you?
Oh, there you are. Hey, what's going on?
I'm stuck.
Yeah, sometimes you have to get bumped. It's really dumb.
That's a good bump. It's called blood.
Bump.
Are you still sliding across the platform?
Oh, look, I'm waking up in my bunk. Oh, nice.
It's a bad dream.
Did you get a criminal status, lightning?
Oh, I think I did, yeah.
I saw him sliding across the platform. Like, okay, that's one way to do it, I guess. You're so tiny. Did you see the scale of the ship? Do you get some little character, like a little dot floating next to it?
Where are we going?
Well, that is $1 million question. So let's not do Daymar, because we keep doing Daymar, and Daymar's great, but that's where the Dukes live, and
The Dukes live at Daymar.
the Dukes live at Daymar.
Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba.
So Are you shooting at me?
Yes.
Okay, good. At least it's you. I was like, I went after it launched. I took the reclaimer out.
God,
no.
the frame
It
is
was
so
right
bad.
before it launched. I was on the PTU, and I wanted to test and see something if something was fixed in the reclaimer. And okay, let's go to the Tram and Myers mining. I guess that's about as close.
Yeah, suck it.
And
Where is it?
Yeah, you want to
Tram
go
and
to
Myers.
you want to warp to OM6. I'm being shot.
That's me.
Oh, I figured it was another player. I'm like, oh, I don't need this. It's like, can I just have one clean run without someone who's bored attacking a ship with turrets that don't work? Thank you. So let me fly my ship. All right.
Never. So we're going to this mayor's place?
The trick to entering with a reclaimer, entering a planet, is you do not want to exceed 300. So if you're boosting, that's fine, because if you exceed 300 and you enter the atmosphere, you are going to be eating it.
Exploding?
So, yeah, it's going to be bad. The red must be you. Now it shows you as my enemy.
I don't know, maybe because I shot you and killed Tyler.
It's possible. Let's see here.
Even though
Yeah,
we're
it's a
apart.
ghost that's showing as my enemy.
That's me.
This is actually one of the problems that you have in the persistent universe right now. There's not a lot for some people to do, and they just go out of their way to. You know, I'm not saying he's going to do anything, but you know he might, and that's a real possibility.
Well, I turned around and stopped. I didn't see anything on my radar. Of course, I also am a lot faster than you.
And it's possible he just got flagged because it's Tuesday or something. I mean, the whole flagging system is really kind of messed up, and that's also what makes it difficult to determine, you know, players' intent. Well, there's a lot of functionality and features that, you know, the Reclaimer right now is pretty much a shell. I mean, the guns don't work. There's nothing to salvage. It's a cargo transport that's very clumsy at best. When the full functions and features come in that make it do what it's supposed to do, it's going to be quite a worthwhile ship.
But there's some kind of hostile person nearby.
Oh, is he trying to attack you?
Oh yeah, missiles.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not going to do that one then. We'll go to the Julep Ravine Emergency Shelter then. That's 300 miles away. Well, it is what it is. What can you do? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, without any clear defined objectives, like a lot of people just start attacking people now. Well, those trips could take way longer, but I guess I should have picked the emergency shelter to begin with because people don't go to the emergency shelters. But I did want to summon up a ground vehicle, which you can't do at the emergency shelters for some reason. It is what it is. Apparently no one wants us to ever, you know, I'll let you guys take a look at the ship. But it's clear to me that the only time that we're ever going to be able to, you know, use... I mean, I want you guys to be able to see it before I stop flying it. Let's put it that way. Because until it's, like, got the ability for you to run guns, and the turrets are worth a darn, and they're salvaging, it's honestly not worth flying. It's not because it's bad. It's just, it doesn't have any functionality.
I think you should be able to boost for days.
I saw this, like, person come, like, flopping over my right. I'm like... I'm like looking. I forget how big the cockpit is, and somebody's like this right in front of me. Yeah, that's good.
There's me. There's the shadow. The shadow came first, not the chicken or the egg. Only the shadow. Because the shadow knows.
What do you think of the bridge? Don't touch the glass; it'll probably kill you. What did you think of the?
It's ice cold.
But what do you think of the bridge view? I mean, it looks pretty cool, isn't it?
I like industrial ships because they have. Oh, wait out! Look out! It's called bars, and they, you know,
pylons.
Character.
Pylons. Oh my gosh, we can't have anything.
I have several pylons in my cockpit.
Oh, they'll be reworked.
It's like smoke all over the cockpit. I mean, like who ordered the fog machine to be installed with every ship?
To be honest, though, I would prefer a bubble cockpit or bubble canopy.
Well, I have one of those ships. It's called the Prospector, and it's like I feel like I'm gonna die because there's nothing there to let me know that there's actually something there.
Wait, that's flyable? I haven't flown that.
Yeah, it's flyable. It's been flyable for a while, since 3.0, I think.
Yeah.
I've never seen the ship besides concept art.
Well, it's one of those things too. It's like, well, yeah, I have it. I definitely flown it. The reason that I don't use it is because there's no mining right now. It's like one of those things like it's low defense.
Well, there's no salvaging, but here we are.
Yeah, but because I wanted to show you, because you guys didn't get a chance to tour your ship yourselves yet, and this has been like that. This is like attempt number 3 to do this.
Oh, stop adding me with just incorrect information.
So, what kind of memory uses are you on now, Lightning?
Oh, I've dropped from like 80 and 90 down to 74.
Okay, so yeah, once you get away from
That's
Olisar, it gets way better, even with a planet in your face.
But I'm 32 kilometers away, just heading straight down, more or less. Okay, so you know, when you're playing a World War II flight sim,
Yeah.
and you have your trim just right, where if you let go of the stick, you slightly pull up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Hornet feels like it's doing that because the dead zone is so small. If you're not pixel perfect.
Oh yeah, that dead zone is terrible on the virtual.
I know
stick, on the
it's
virtual.
terrible.
Yeah, it's horrible. You know, the default settings anyway. I don't know if there's a way to adjust. I don't play with. I know that their physical shape is broken and bad. But you know, when I play other games that use a virtual stick, you know, like Infinity Battlescape, and it feels decent. I mean, it feels really good. And I'm like, this is first iteration, kind of like pre-alpha. Obviously, this is pre-alpha too, but like, it's one of those things that's like, you're just, it feels effective, like from moment one. This doesn't.
Or it's plain as day in Interstellar Rift. This is your dead zone. If you move out of this circle, you will start controlling the ship.
That too. Though Interstellar Rift is a bit too snappy once you get past, and I've tried all sorts of adjustments on that, but it just never. I can never get to like not be too extreme. So
I don't think flight is the foremost.
No, it's not. It's not. It's you know, it's exploration, and that's why the guns, like, as long as you kind of like are pointing in the general direction of the lead indicator,
it seems like they
tracks
have a gimbal.
it. Yeah, they're on a gimbal, a slight gimbling, or a bullet bending or whatever. But
I think it's like a bullet bend because the guns, I think they never ever move besides the turrets, but I think the bullets have like a mild tracking in them.
Yeah, and I said I'm not against those kind of systems, but they have to be like, you have established something solid first, and then you add that onto the game. So like you have a good flight model, you have good flight mechanics, and now you're going to deal with how to get the weapons to work the way you want. And if it takes those kind of adjustments, like the levels of automation, say like bullet bending or whatnot, but with Star Citizen, like right now, adding that layer to the mess that's already flight would just be like another layer of band-aids to try to balance through. It's really better at this point in time to rip off all the band-aids, go back to the basics, figure this out, and then make tweaks. Because right now it feels like, you know, a bunch of kids who just found the first aid kit and there's band-aids freaking everywhere.
What are the tractor beam operators supposed to do on this ship? Just bring in stuff? Is that it?
Pretty much. I mean, it gets cut up, it gets drug in. My question, when I look at the ship, my question is where? Okay, I understand the tractor beam operator. They probably just hold on to things so it's easier for people to break it down or whatever. But my question is this: where is that stuff brought into the ship? And like the arm, like, okay, does it like flip backwards and throw it into the belt? I mean, I don't understand. There's some mechanics of the ship that I'm not clear about, and I would like to get more.
Is that for the drones possibly to be taking stuff in?
Maybe.
My computer keeps telling me landing complete, takeoff complete, over and over.
Oh, just power off the ship. Just power it off.
That's just spamming landing complete over and over.
It looks like the co-pilot absolutely does nothing on this bridge.
Well, actually, they run the claw and they also run the forward guns. You know, I still want to see them, like, you know those little mini arcade games they made a while ago, like the Vanguard Force and stuff like that.
Put them in the actual game.
I would love to see, because you have these arcade consoles in some places, like these little old arcade machines. I would love to see them take the games that they made and drop them into those actual arcade machines, because that'd be cool.
What about when Star Trek Online said it wanted to put poker into the
game? Yeah, I think that they did that just to sell interiors. Like, if you have a big one, you have an interior, you can sit just a poker table and you can all play poker. And that never happened because they did create poker later. It's called loot boxes. It's inevitable that lock boxes are going to be regulated because game companies won't. You know, it's sad, it's unfortunate, because I don't like more regulation in games. I do consider them an art form. but there's a sense of responsibility too. I mean, if my art form is lighting people on fire, you know, there probably should be something said about that. Come on, no, that was a third attempt to try to.
Code 30,000.
And that was attempt number 3 to do anything with the reclaimer. Well, we've had some good conversations, we've had some good times, and now I have to reclaim the ship and wait a long time to get it back. So at least an hour. So, I think I'm calling
Interstellar Rift, a game that actually works.
Yeah, we're gonna go over and play some Interstellar Rift for a while because anyway. So, all right, folks. Well, that's everything for this week's Explore the Verse or attempt to explore the verse. I would probably change the title, but I only have so much space on my templates. We will catch you on the next one. I'm sure that Captain Tyler will.
Well, someday, get to be involved in one of these test flights.
Someday. Oh, I apologize, everyone.
It's the curse of the gold armor.
Oh my goodness! I tell you what. All right, later.